Spend the day with me as a single mom of two with full custody and domestic violence survivor while I talk about it. First, I want to point out how leaving was the hardest part. I had no idea what my life would look like after and knew nothing about the legal process, which is why I think it's so important to share my story little by little so that anyone in my situation knows what's to come if they want to get out and just not feel alone. It got to the point where I wasn't even allowed to be on my phone, so I was in a time limit searching the internet for answers. I even resorted to TikTok to see if I could find people in my situation and see what happened when they left. And I mostly only found videos of people that either ended up in even worse outcomes or the police just didn't take them seriously and did nothing. Even though my situation was so severe and it came to the point where I was sitting across from two detectives and they were telling me cases like mine end in homicide, and they wouldn't stop emphasizing how proud of me they were for getting out. I was broken down and conditioned to accept the abuse. I thought that if I did everything he told me to do and listened to every rule that he would stop. Yet it kept escalating and got worse. Looking back months later, I can't believe I thought I'd be betraying him by going to the police, even though my life was at risk. It's something I'm still trying to wrap my head around because now I just see everything so clearly. After getting out, I realized I had what I think is PTSD. I would heat something up in the microwave, and when it started beeping, I would start shaking and panicking, completely detached from reality, and immediately go to find my kids. I thought the beeping was the front door unlocking, which made no sense because a felony warrant was immediately issued and he was arrested. Thankfully, this doesn't happen anymore, but I do shake. For example, right now, like while talking about it or if I think about it. I need to remind myself that healing is not linear. I go through periods where I think I'm okay and others where I have no idea how I'll be able to ever get past this. I'll never forget the look he gave me while hurting me. It was a cold, detached, emotionless stare. When he started to do it in public, it told me he didn't care who was watching. Quick interruption, this is how she gets me to buy her things. The abuse was also sadistic. He would laugh while hurting me and thought it was funny that I couldn't get away. Also, did you know that strangulation is the most lethal form of domestic violence? Victims that are strangled are 750 times more likely to be killed by their abuser. Anyway, we had an extremely long but fun day. I've been trying my best to keep our days full of activities. After mowing the grass, taking showers, and putting them to sleep, I got ready because I am a content creator. That is my full-time job. I had to get ready and record a video even though I was so tired, but it turned out great. And as you know, my table is broken and I've been postponing putting my new one together. But at least I moved it out and brought the new table in, but I gave up before even opening the box.